See you guys, my name is Kumar, you're watching me. Let's start this video without any further delay. So basically this video is going to be routine of 23rd November 2025 and today is Sunday. Also continuous is routine the day of 718th days of routine video gonna be happening. So let's start. So basically today first of all I woke up, then after that I washed my mouth, then after that I ate food with my mother, then after that I went outside with my father, right? Then I came home, then I wrote previous days of routine videos, right? Then after that I went outside and I came home, then after that I shot previous days of routine video, then after that I talked to my mother, then after that I ate food, then after that I filled the sole due examination form for the second year, right? So at the time of evening I went for the sleep, right? So basically I just only want to talk about a one particular topic. That is, today I filled my sole examination form, right? And on which basically uh, in my sole examination form, basically I've selected the subject. Basically, it's my second year where I filled the examination form, and the fees was around maybe I think 10,020 rupees for the whole 1 year. That is second year, third semester, and fourth semester, right? So and also Seoul is School of Open University, Delhi University. It's come from, right? So also the exam is gonna be start from maybe I think so in December month, maybe, right? To the month of December, right? So yes, and also there are so many subjects which basically in the second year there are so many subjects introduced what I have not learned in class 12, right? Or in previous any subject, right? Like in a some different kinds of business mathematics, something, and so much, right? And financial learning, which is financial learning is a kind of also the class 12 part accountancy subject. But yes, most of the time, or maybe I think that most of the topic was I have not learned, maybe, right? So yes guys, um, so yes guys, now basically this is all what's actually happened. Now I'm gonna talk about I'm continuing from the basics of taxation. So first is assessing, section 2 subsection 7. Person plus tax is payable. Any assessee proceeding is pending. A person who is assessable for another person deemed assessee. Assessee default, right? So regular assessee in Hindi, whatever I written here, I'm just reading, right? रेगुलर एसएससी जिसने खुद आय कमाई, डीम्ड एसएससी जिसे कानून ने किसी और को आय पर टैक्स भरने वाला माना, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एसएससी जो किसी नॉन रेजिडेंट या माइनर की ओर से टैक्स भरता है. So these are the three kinds of taxation where SSC can be categorized. So now what is capital expense? The four topics I'm going to discuss: capital expense, revenue expense, capital receipts, revenue receipts. So let's start. So capital expense. The first is long-term benefits like assets, as we are learning from our 11th class, 12th class, maybe I think so. Capital, revenue, receipt, expense. So capital expense is also categorized in more than 12 months, right? Long-term benefits like assets, enduring nature, profit earning process, permanent, right? Second is initial outlay, extension of business. Third, payment to rival to wound off competition. Fourth, acquisition of goodwill, right? Now revenue expense, the first is running of business, circulating cap. Second is removal of restriction of business. Third is if asset is created for a third party, revenue expense. Fourth is supply of raw material even if for several years. Fifth is renovation of rented building by tenants. Okay. Now capital receipts. Only specified capital receipts are taxable. Receipts on sale of capital assets. Purpose of asset is important. Revenue receipts. Only specified revenue receipts are exempt. Receipts on sale of receipt on sale of current assets. Purpose of asset is important. So following will not impact nature of receipt. Lump sum installment receipts, source of receipt, accounting treatment, consumption of asset, royalty income in mining, magnitude, quantum of receipt, time quality of receipt, voluntary legal obligation. So default tax rate section 115 BSc applicable to individual, HUF, AOP, BOI other than cooperative society, AJP. Rate of tax, new tax regime. Okay, so the thing what I actually talk about in the yesterday's routine video, there is some income limit boundary, right, on which if there is income below than this particular amount, so you don't need to pay taxes. So this taxes where I wrote this, maybe I think on that time that is the new tax, but now it's 12 lakh, right, for the particular person. So I'm just learning, basically I've written here new, basically on that time that was, it is new, it was new, but right now not. So let me read. So the person whose income up to 3 lakh, so they don't need to pay taxes. From 3 lakh to 6 lakhs, 3 lakh 1 rupees to 6 lakh, 5%. 6 lakh 1 rupee to 9 lakh, 10%. 9 lakh 1 rupees to 12 lakh, 15%. 12 lakh 1 rupees to 15 lakh, 20%. And above 15 lakh, 30%. So rebate under section 87A is available to a resident individual having total income of up to rupees 7 lakh. Rebate shall be lower of 100% of tax payable minus, 100% of tax payable or um, rupees 25,000. Marginal relief is available in case where the total income is between rupees 7 lakh and 7 lakh 22,220 rupees, right? So now I'm gonna talk about residential status, right? In Hindi I have written it here, that is कौन से सिचुएशन में एक पर्सन इंडिया में रहता है ये कहलाएगा. Okay. So residential status of an assessee determines the taxability of his income. Whether a person will be charged to a particular income or not depends on his residential status. Categories for resident status. Person. So individual and HUF, resident in India, non-resident in India. In resident in India, there is ordinary resident, non-ordinary resident. For in others cases, that is resident in India, non-resident, right? So the first I'm going to talk about the residential status, learning outcomes as per section 6, objective citizen or resident. Now basically I'm gonna talk about mostly individual. Basically individual is the, I think, most important topic, right? So in individual, period of stay, resident oblique ordinary resident, not ordinary resident, non-resident. In HUF, Hindu undivided family, control and management plus period of stay, resident ordinary resident, not ordinary resident, non-resident. Company, Indian company, resident. Non-Indian company, resident, non-resident. AOP, BOI, control of management, resident, ordinary resident, non-resident. So now I'm gonna talk about residency of individual, period of stay. I think it's most important. So an individual, as per section 6(1)(a), a individual lives more than or equal to 182 days in a year, then he or she will be entitled to resident, right? So if also I'm gonna continue it here from more than 182 days or equal to 182 days, if you know, they are will be categorized in resident, right? If a person who lives in more than 182 days or equal to 182 days, that will be categorized to resident. So from there to the upcoming videos, I would like to talk about this particular chart in a very perfect manner, in a detailed manner, right? So for today, I think I talked so much. So first of all, today I talk about my routine, then after that I talk about some basics of taxation, and to the upcoming videos I would like to talk about residency of individual, and to the to the upcoming videos I would like to talk about exceptions to additional residency condition of section 6(1)(c), residential status of a Hindu undivided family. So yes guys, I think guys it's all enough for today guys. So let's end the video guys. See you, bye bye.